Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. Well, 1 triple-double is nice. 2 is impressive. But what Freak has been doing these last few games, off the charts. Kenny, how big of an impact is he having with all these triple-double performances?
Ernie.
Yes.
When you can contribute as much as he has, he's absolutely carrying the team.
It's freakish.
It's freakology. It's freakish. It's frequent.
No, that was excellent, Kenny. This sort of reminds me of the rampage Russell Westbrook went on 2015. He was just putting up triple-doubles after triple-doubles. It's kind of a special run, but I love the way the fans get involved.
Thanks for joining us. We're going courtside to Kevin Harlan.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At power forward, Barry Buford. At the other forward position, Courtney Hansen. At the other forward position, Kevin Love. At point guard, Kyrie Irving. At the other guard position, Freak. The head coach of the visiting team is David Blatt. And now your starters. At small forward, standing 6'8", number 22, Otto Porter. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 45, Hamon Rivera. At shooting guard, at 6'6", number 20, Donnell Early. The other guard, at 6'3", number 17, Eric Allen. Starting in center, standing 6'11", number 8, Jaleel Okafor.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland. So with that loss, they won't get the sweep, but they can win this series convincingly, 3-1 with a strong showing here.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Green in a 2-guard. Buford is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the 3.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Irving passes to Green. Back to Irving. Here's Buford. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. He kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. That was a freebie.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Okafor with the screen on Irving. And it's Okafor off the drive. And easy 2 points on the layup.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
And that one's good.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Okafor's got 6 points. To the inside. Green dishes to Buford, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Cowens. Can't hit, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Early. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Buford setting the pick for Irving. Green kicks to Love. Connects from three-point range. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
To the paint, poked loose, and stolen by Buford. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the miss by Freak. That's good. Early's got his second basket. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Green, good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drills.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Sullinger's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Torres checked in for Buford. The 76ers trail by 3. Sullinger the screen. The feed to Early, 14 feet away, and he gets it to go. Early's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Green kicks to Irving. No luck, and it's Philadelphia the other way. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Pass to Vaughn. To the middle. Here's Sullinger. Can't hit. Great D that time from Love.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Green. Last time out he had 44 points.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Here's Monroe. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Here's Vaughn. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Lowry for three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Green against Lowry. The drive by Green. It's blocked. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. That doesn't go either for Green.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Lowry inside the line. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks. He's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot clock leaders. Freak is second.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Now the pass to Atkins. The fader. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 1:10 left to play in the first. The drive by... Oh! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the Cavaliers now. 6-point lead. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's a pick by Love. Here's Green. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. To the middle. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. Leaner from distance. And that one comes up a bit short.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 6. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team. They're all pulling in the same direction.
You know, we got a group of guys who came in and bought into the offensive system, the defensive system, and it just clicked. And we got a bunch of guys in here who only want to see each other be successful, and it's rare in this league to have a team like that.
The question is whether or not that team unity, as rare as it is making a difference for the Raptors. Does it make Kyle Lowry any better? Do they just give it more time?
You know, you could argue it both ways, Kevin, because it's worked both ways. I mean, teams that couldn't stand one another have won rings, and so have tight-knit groups who were really close. So There's really no magic formula. I think there's a little bit of art to go with the science in that.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in a game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Green in at shooting guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Buford is out there with Monroe. And it's Torres in at the 4 spot. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He ended up with 44 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Here's Early. They get the rebound. Picked him clean. Torres, the pass to Green. On the wing, Irving. Back to Green. It's stolen by Early. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
You're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Green. He has 11 points and 7 assists.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Green.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Pass to Porter. To the left wing. It's stolen by Green. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Porter in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Irving attacking. Steps back and fires. And it's Green. Missing. They double him with Green. Okafor with no one around. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Okafor's got 10. Kicks it to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Green's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Cavs. Here's Cowens. No luck. Some solid defense there from Irving. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Dishes it to Dudley. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And Green slams it in.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Second, Kevin Love. And, of course, Jahlil Okafor.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position. Then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands. Terrific game for Okafor. He's got 11 points and 1 assist. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's really hard to put in words just what he's doing out on the floor.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Sullinger's checked in. Now here's Dudley. Irving with a clean look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And he gets the bucket.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's Hansen, and Okafor with the block. Fast break, Philadelphia. Collins, Burke covering. Here's Sullinger. Off target from outside.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
The 3 from Dudley. And Love throws it down. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And so here's Cleveland following the miss by Kyle Lowry. And yes, sir, that one drops. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
For Philadelphia, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Guys, their free throw shooting, but not really to the point where they should be.
He misses the free throw.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And the second free throw, good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Sullinger. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Monroe outside. He feeds it to Augustine. Love with the screen on Lowry. Here's Augustine. Shot clock at 6. Can't capitalize on the good screen. With some arc. The shot by Lowry, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Augustine. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And Philadelphia making a change here. He hits the second from the line. 59 seconds left in the first half. Lowry from outside, and that one's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Vaughn gets the bucket.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And, Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Now here is Augustine. He averages about 5 points a game. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lowry drives in. Again, the miss by Lowry.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
There's the pick. Here's Augustine. Takes it off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And so that's the end of the first half. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 10. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, I've got Kevin Love here. And Kevin, I know you're tired and heading to the locker room, but after starting off a bit slow, you guys really started to pick it up out there.
Well, we had a slow start on defensive end, first few minutes, but we started to get it going. On offensive end, we feel good.
That was a winded Kevin Love, Mr. Harlan.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. Something we're doing well right now is spacing and shot selection, and we're shooting it pretty well. Getting open, getting looks, and making sure to make the pass when you don't see something. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. These guys did not see this coming, but now they know what they're up against and they're going to come out angry. Get ready to go toe-to-toe with them and cap this thing off.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
We've got Otto Porter Jr. early out there with Okafor. And it's Rivera in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. For Cleveland, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Green. The 76ers trail by 12. Pick by Okafor. Feeds it to Early. There's the dish to Okafor. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Early misses.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that almost always deadly when he's that open. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish. Yeah,
he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Now here's Irving. Outside, Green. Back to Irving. Pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Buford, and he banks in the layup. Buford's got 8 points.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Collins, covered by Irving, shoots. No good. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And there's the pass to Hansen. Back to Irving. Outside, Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
While we're on a short break, we've got some time to break down the steal leaders at the shooting guard position over the last month. Freak number 1.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
I tell you what, I think he relishes those difficult assignments. I mean, he's such an intense competitor. Defense is what drives him.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Rivera, Buford covering. The feed to Early. To the right side. Okafor with the screen on Irving. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good. He's got 5.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And he gets it to go. 23 points for Freak.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Collins, he's covered by Irving. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The 76ers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. The Cavaliers leading by 11.
You got it.
Green, the screen. Shoots off the screen. Again, Irving missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Green dishes to Buford. Back to Green. Top of the key. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Collins. Another miss by Philadelphia.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Outside Irving. And Okafor with the block. Here's Early, guarded by Green. Charity stripe shot. Green with the block. And they'll keep possession. Gets it down to single digits. Early's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Dudley. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Love. 5 to shoot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. Out to the right wing. Okafor, the pass to Earl. Green with the block.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Can't stop this.
And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Early misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. They get it again. Fades back. That doesn't go either for Green. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Early. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving dishes to Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Okafor sets the pick for Porter. Here's Cowens. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Here's Early, covered by Green, and a foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
AC. Monroe.
To the inside. Here's Sullinger. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The 76ers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And that one misses.
76ers. Jared Sullinger.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. High arcing shot. That's good. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Shot to end this cold run. Sullinger with the bucket.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And for the 76ers, they're shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now, here's Lowry. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Sullinger, the 19-footer, is on the money. Sullinger's got 6.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Green kicks to Love. The shot misses. Good D by Sullinger. Here's Vaughn, guarded by Augustine. Here's Sullinger. Again, Philadelphia.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Passes it to Love. Kicks it to Augustine. He dishes it to Green. Good D by Sullinger. From deep three-point range, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The 76ers trail by 12, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Green, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Irving. Monroe is out there with Buford. And it's Hansen in at the 4 spot.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Irving drives in, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And so Irving nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And good on the basket. Book it.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Collins, covered by Irving. Dishes to Okafor. This one for 3. Early misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Feeds to Okafor. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Hansen and Okafor with the block. Collins. He's covered by Irving. It's Porter outside. Can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. It's stolen by Green.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And that one is hammered home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Irving kicks to Green. Releases. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers trail by 17. They double him with Green. Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Love with the screen for Irving. Inside. And there's Green on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
And that one's good by Porter.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Cleveland leading by 17. On the wing, Green. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Green's got 43 points. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's the screen. Here's Early. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Irving. And Green now, top of the key. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Okafor.
2 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
There's the dish to Early, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's the screen. Collins, good on the triple.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Here's Green, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Freak. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Philadelphia has possession. Here's Cowens. And a miss there on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Puts up the baby hook. And it's Green missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And I guess one good turn deserves another. In the final contest between these 2 teams, guys, this win ties up their tug-of-war season series 2-2 against the 76ers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Green. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Cowens. The 76ers with another miss.
You got it.
Irving passes to Green. From deep, missed. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
It sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team's capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
He was dazzling tonight, guys. Even his opponents were looking at him going, wow, you're tearing us up tonight.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.